Hello, SNA Assassinators. Sorry what happened just there. Just glitched out and just stopped rolling the live stream. Like for those technical difficulties, I don't understand what just happened right there. It was just so complicatingly confusing. But luckily I'm back here. Like to finish off what I just started. I wasn't even at my limit yet, so I understand what was the reason why it just went off like that. That was very odd. But let's continue. The saying therefore moving Bailey to the end of the mid card, like either like to Raw or SmackDown, like could prove beneficial not only for her but for the overall development like of the division. And do you want to see Bailey become a women's mid card champion, whether that's the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship? I'll say, depending on what brand it may be, I hope she does get the win. As a matter of fact, I hope she wins both of those and become the first ever women to be a actual full women's Grand Slam champion. Now that we have mid card championships. And I wish that they already had these championships already been existing, like when the other women's champion that held the triple championships of the Raw and SmackDown, NXT, and the women's tag team championship was still in the company, because this I would hope that same wrestler becomes a women's mid card champion too. Now I'm talking about both of these wrestlers. Like if it's 2020 all over again, like my fanboy self from then, like it's starting to kick in again, but that's a different story in a different video for a different day. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below about like you want to see Bailey become a Grand Slam champion. But let's move on and let's talk about and we got some thoughts and prayers video. The thoughts and prayers news, like prayers like up like for WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Yeah, and we got some sad news to report that multi-time world champion Rey Mysterio is in a unique stage in his career as a professional wrestler. He has always been inducted into the Hall of Fame last year, but continues to perform at the high level. But Mysterio's personal life, like though, like has been rather rough and as of late, as he lost his father recently, like and like has now lost yet another member in his family, like in Miguel Angel Lopez Diaz, like who also went by the original name of Rey Mysterio, like the senior, like he sadly passed away today this morning. His son Miguel Aaron Lopez Hernandez, like who is best known as El Alejandro de Rey Mysterio, like which means the son of the Mystery King, like and currently known as Rey Mysterio, her heredero, like which means the the hair of the Mystery King, like and shared the sad news like on social media and right amigos, like your familia, like lem lamento, like Torres, like what me Sir Padre, my Sir Padre, like Miguel and Angel Lopez Diaz, like Mysterio, like yeah, senior, like Felicio, like Hoy por le manada, like see less Matendra, like Al Tinto, like Gracia, like Alejandro, E- which translates to which that Spanish language transfers to Friends and family, I regret to inform you that my father, Miguel Angel Lopez Diaz, also known as Rey Mysterio Sr., he passed away today. Today morning, you will be kept informed. Thank you. And this is some very sad, unfortunate news for both what Miguel uh, for Miguel with Miguel Aaron Lopez Hernandez. That's what his name is. Yeah, and the legendary luchador himself, Rey Mysterio, as well, for losing the father and uncle respectively to them. And yeah, and he was the man that was the original Rey Mysterio that got his nephew, which is we all know is the luchador legend himself, Rey Mysterio. Get into the business, getting helping got into this very successful business, along with Conan, which that was explained into the Hall of Fame ceremony back a year ago, back in 2023. And I want to send all my thoughts and prayers and condolences to right here on the SNA podcast for the sad loss of Rey Mysterio Sr. And I would suggest you Assassinators do the same. Yeah, right here in the comment section right down below. But yeah, this is very sad. Not so easy to lose a family member. Whatsoever. I have experiences of that. Especially one in particular. But that's why you always let them know that you love them, no matter what. But let's move on. We got some more news about Rey Mysterio, but this time about standpoints when it comes to retirement. Now we're going to talk about the retirement point of view when that may be for the former world champion, when getting inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2023, Rey Mysterio did not consider retiring because he can still go. However, at at the time, he had talked about it not nothing not nothing noting. I thought that had an H in it, but anyway, noting that 50 is an appropriate number to retire. Be that as it may, in the last 2 years, Albert is his appearances have been less frequent than how he used to show up in the ring many years ago. Mysterio has proven that is no need to bow out just yet. The Hall of Famer revealed that he still gets an overwhelming feeling every time he steps foot inside the squared circle, adding that when that feeling stops, he will retire. And as how will his retirement be? Rey Mysterio articulated his plans for a farewell that is left at this point, in his career, which spans 3 decades. He this is what that's what the luchador legend had to I mean had had stated. I think what's left is to be able to plan a nice sunset and be able to thank everyone that has followed and supported me throughout the years, and give them when the time is right a good farewell, not something that'll happen in one of then I come back and do it again, like maybe like a farewell tour, like something that can mean like something to me and everyone that will be there, like whether it's every city in country, like this is the last time we'll be together after his Hall of Fame induction. Rey Mysterio went on to win his United States Championship and continue to lead the LWO, which is yeah, stands for Latino World Order, of course, on the WWE Raw. Like the show is set to make its Netflix premiere on January 6th. And do you think that we could see Rey Mysterio could be doing something on that show, which we have like a little bit over 2 weeks left, like of looking at the possibilities and the chances, what's going to be happening over 2 weeks? Yeah, I'm right. A little bit like 2.5 weeks left of this year, and then just and yeah, coming up in the upcoming year, like in January 6th, that's when we're gonna see him probably be making an appearance as well. But when do you think that Rey Mysterio could be retiring? And do you think it's around this time? Do you think now's around the time that he should be considering it? That may be for me. I would think that he would think he would go retirement. But at the same time, I just don't think it should be soon, no. But he should be planning for the future, like because it looked like he still have a few extra years left in him until he calls it a day. But yeah, let me know about that in the comments down below. Either way, but let's move on into the next slide. Let's we got a huge update on a long-time WWE Women's Championship champions official return as reported, and it's right here on the next story. And provide a significant update like regarding the stars like return to the ring, and it says right here like on the December 8th 2023 episode of SmackDown, Charlotte Flair suffered a career threatening ACL injury during her match against Asuka. The injury necessitated like in surgery, and the queen has been sidelined like from in-ring competition ever since. Like and recently, the 14-time women's world champion was seen back at the WWE Performance Center training with NXT star Laney Reed, like according to PW Insider, like it says Charlotte Flair like is on the cups of officially returning to the ring, and you can see a picture of her taking a picture with the NXT star right here. When them at the Performance Center ring. And when do you think that return may be? Do you think it could be as soon as tonight's SmackDown, which I think it could be like with Chelsea Green, like I guess have a little celebration like of her becoming women's champion, but yeah, like or even like you could be like that for the women's world. I mean, for that women's United States Championship, interrupting her celebration, or it could be like when or maybe even like it could be like one more week, or I don't know. Like I just think it's gonna be tonight. But do you think it's tonight, or maybe a return on the Netflix WWE show? Well, what do you think is gonna happen? Like maybe we can even see her confront Rhea Ripley, like with her remembering like when the last time she was women's world champion, guess who beat her for that title? Yep, you guessed it, the Queen of Flares. But it, but either way, I hope that she does make her return sooner rather than later. It's been much missed to see her in WWE. It's been over a year now. Like, given that it was December 8th, like when she got injured last year in 2023, now it's past that, like about like probably almost 2 weeks now. Like, and now that she looked like she's about to head back into the square circle, I wouldn't doubt that she would make that return tonight, though. That's only if they find something creative for her to do against Chelsea instead of Rhea. But moving on, we got wrestling analyst says uh, it says Charlotte Flair will have to will have a major WWE match upon her potential return. Like the Queen put her SmackDown Women's title against Rhea Ripley at WWE WrestleMania. Like Mommy won the 2023 Women's Royal Rumble match, and and their match to challenge Flair for the championship in the end. Like Ripley, like dethroned the 38-year-old female star, like in a hard fought title. To win the world title, I should say, and yeah, and speaking of, like I said about Rhea earlier, like yeah, which meanwhile, like WWE is gearing up for the premiere of on Netflix on January 6, 2025. Like following that, like the premium events leading up to WrestleMania 41 are the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. On the Cheap Heat podcast, Peter Rosenberg predicted that Charlotte Flair would return at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. Like the analysts also anticipated like that the former 7-time SmackDown and 6-time Raw Women's Champion like would not be like a surprise due to a potential prior appearance. Like in and this is what he said. Like I guess like it will be Flair, but Charlotte's gonna be back like before that. I bet like so it wouldn't be like a surprise return. It has been over a year since Queen held a championship. The primary reason for this is Flair prolonged absence due to injury. Like only time will tell if the 14-time uh, women's champion will make a triumphant return for debut, like for Raw on Netflix, and make a strong statement ahead of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Agree that she's gonna make her surprising return at the Women's Royal Rumble. The only one thing if that was the case, it wouldn't be much of a surprise. Like everybody would assume that she's gonna come back, and also do you think that that's going to be the date that she will be making a return from injury, or do you think it will be tonight, or do you think it will be the Raw on Netflix premiere? I'll say either way. Give me your speculations and theories in the comments below. But my theory is going to be on tonight, but we're just going to have to wait and see tonight about that. But we're going to end today's wrestling news video with Vince McMahon's treatment of Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, made sense with WWE Veteran Day. The veterans, both Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar have been two of WWE's top part-time attractions over the last decade. Vince Russo, the WWE's former head writer, recently gave his take on Vince McMahon's controversial booking of the legendary superstars. In 2019, uh, Lesnar defeated Kofi Kingston in 7 seconds to win the WWE Championship on the premiere episode of SmackDown on Fox. Former chairman Vince McMahon also booked Goldberg as a part-time Universal Champion, in both 2017 and 2020, respectively. Sportskeeda Wrestling's writing with Russo, like uh told host Dr. Chris Featherstone, that McMahon failed to build big full-time names around that time. As a result, he had little choice but to rely on high-profile veterans. He said, "Bro, I don't think he dropped the ball because he had no other choice, because there are full-time wrestlers not over, like and but they're not over because of the company. I mean, they're not over because of him. They're not over because of Triple H. That's why they're not over. So he had no other choice but to do what he did. But doesn't solve your problems of people not being over. Like And Vince Russo also went on the WWE Legends lack of impact. But before I get into that, I want to ask you, Assassinators, this question. Do you agree with Russo, other guy that was over at the moment? The reason why the book Goldberg and Brock Lesnar to be the respective heavyweight champions they were back in 20, and even 17 when they fought each other for the Universal title. But the thing is, they had a guy that was over, that was Kevin Owens, that was the Universal champion, and he was supposed to headline WrestleMania with that belt with Chris Jericho with that belt, which that ended up not happening. It turned into a second match of the night for the United States Championship, which I don't understand. Why did they book it in that manner? I wouldn't even mind if it was a champion for title match. But that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, like I said, either way, let me know in the comment section right down below about this blunder. And do you think this was the right choice of McMahon's, or do you not think so? Most of us agreed that it was not a good idea to have Brock Lesnar squash Kofi Kingston in 8 seconds, while in 2017 Goldberg squashed Kevin Owens, and in 2020 he did the same to what's his name, to Bray Wyatt, when he was the Fiend at the time in 2020. But let me know in the comment section right down below if they should have been focusing on building over talent, or talent that could be over, by using other methods, by choose having the fans choose what do they want to see that's over. And even if it is a guy in the mid card, it wouldn't even matter. As long as they have that popularity aura. But anyways, let's move on, and let's continue finishing off this video by about one more Vince Russo news as he went on. Went on about a legend having lack of impact. And on January 6th, 2025, Raw will air on Netflix for the first time. Logan Paul has moved to the red brand ahead of the show's premiere. CM Punk versus Rollins has been announced for the event, and okay, why is it acting like this at the last minute? Come on, where is? I cannot find it now because it when I this. But I guess that'll be it for today, Assassinators, and I hope. And which one was your favorite news story out of this list? I would say if I had to pick one, I would give it to maybe like the adventures of what's his name, Triple H, uh, like how to book Bailey, like even if it's a move to Raw, like that'd probably be needed. And do you want to see her on Raw? And what do you want to see her want to do on there? And could you see her be either the women's mid card champions in her journey of rebuilding herself back up as a overstar and continue to elevate the women's division? Let me know all about that in the comments down below. With Bailey even being referred as the locker room leader in the females division, like from co-worker Cody Rhodes himself, which Cody Rhodes had to say about the role model, and also and he said that his mentor and longtime best friend Randy Orton is the men's locker room leader, like because they know how to run their respective divisions, with them being former multi-time world champions in their respective divisions and being a veteran in the business for quite a while. Well, Randy Orton probably like double time as much as Bailey is, but that's because he had an early start and he's much older, even though by 9 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but still, that like age is nothing but a number. But the thing is, they also started at their early age, respectively, as well. And let me know. Yeah, okay, but okay, I'm getting. No, I'm about to get done, Trey. I'm just saying, but yeah, never mind him. But well, yeah, like I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Considering hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more wrestling videos and other videos besides in the world of PW. And also make sure to check out my Friday Night SmackDown review video where I'm gonna be talking about what went down. I think, yeah, I guess you could say it's the post show, like after Saturday night's main event, and I'm well invested about it. I'm seeing what's going to be happening in the work with the Women's United States Championship now. Chelsea Green is the first ever champion, which we could be seeing the return of Charlotte Flair in over a year, and we also are going to be seeing Alex Shelley taking on his best friend in the indie scene and his former protege Johnny Gargano, and like in a teacher versus student kind of stipulated match. And we're gonna be seeing like what does Kevin. We're gonna see about the following of Kevin Owens like stealing the Winged Eagle Championship from the Saturday night's event, like with him holding on to that title, probably saying like, "This is my championship." Well, maybe like if he's probably not gonna be there, given that it's pre-taped, like I don't know, like, but we're gonna probably see what's gonna be the outcome of tonight's episode, and also like the same with AEW Rampage, even though I don't know what's going to be happening specifically at the moment. But I'm gonna let you guys start doing the speculations and theories right down below. But yeah, I guess this will be it for today, Assassinators, and I hope I'll see you all later on tonight with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Y'all take care and have a superific and awesome afternoon, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye-bye.